The 6 most valuable antique banknotes. Ancient currency refers to types of money issued before the advent of modern, technical, and banking standards. Ancient currencies were often issued in the past and were typically made from precious metals, such as gold, silver, copper, bronze, steel, and aluminum. They were struck or cast into various forms and had fixed weights. Due to their historical and artistic value, ancient currencies have become objects of interest for collectors and investors. Many rare types of ancient currency are seldom seen on the market and hold significant value. 1. 1890 Grand Watermelon $1,000 bill $3.2 million. The 1890 Grand Watermelon bill was printed and released in the 1890s and earned its special nickname, Grand Watermelon, due to the way the zeros in the thousands digit resemble watermelon seeds. There are only 2 1890 $1,000 bills known to exist in the world. One of them recently broke the record for the most expensive banknote ever sold, fetching $3.2 million at an auction in Orlando. The other note is currently held by the Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco. The Grand Watermelon 1890 was minted in gold and silver, with a face value of $1,000. It featured an obverse side engraved with the image of the tiny lord, alongside intricate patterns within the depiction of a watermelon. These coins are among the few American coins produced with distinctive patterns, and are considered some of the rarest coins in the world. Today, they are valued at millions of dollars and are sought after by collectors and investors alike. 2. 1891 Red Seal $1,000 bill $2.5 million. The 1891 Red Seal note measures 7.42 times 3.12 inches. The 1891 Red Seal $1,000 bill has held the title of the most sought-after banknote since April of last year, when it was sold for $2.5 million in Schaumburg. This antique $1,000 bill from 1891 features the portrait of Major General George Meade, who served in the American Civil War and became a commanding officer of the Army of the Potomac. 3. 1882 Gold Certificate $500 bill $2.4 million. Rare antique American banknotes have been discovered in the vaults of various banks. These notes date back to the 1800s and are no longer in circulation, but they are worth up to 1,700 times their original value. One such note is the 1882 Gold Certificate, one of the first antique American banknotes, with the denomination of $500. It features the portrait of U.S. President Abraham Lincoln on the left side of the bill. The Gold Certificate 1882 is a type of U.S. paper currency issued to promote the use and circulation of gold-backed money in the economy. These banknotes were produced by the United States Bureau of Engraving and Printing. The 1882 Gold Certificate is designed with Gold Certificate prominently printed in the center on a yellow background, surrounded by decorative circles. The entire banknote is exquisitely and elegantly designed, leaving a strong impression on its users. The Gold Certificate 1882 is considered one of the historically and artistically valuable forms of paper currency. Today, very few of these 1882 gold certificates remain in existence and are sought after by paper currency collectors and investors. 4. 1924 Australian £1,000 bill $1.2 million. The 1924 Australian £1,000 bill was sold in a public auction, setting a world record for the most expensive banknote ever sold in Australia. Rare Coin Company won the auction in November 1998 to acquire this rare Australian 1924 note for $1.2 million, with an initial starting bid of $86,000. Robert Jackman, director of Rare Coin Company, stated that owning the Australian 1924 note is a true honor, as it represents both historical and artistic value. 5. Official Australian shilling banknote $310,000. In the world, only one official 10 shilling banknote, the first type of Australian banknote, was auctioned for $310,000. Approximately 100 of these 10 shilling banknotes were officially issued in 1817. Jim Noble of Noble Mint, one of the organizers of the auction, stated that it was a record for a colonial banknote and a wonderful moment when it was publicly exhibited. 6. 1928 Gold Certificate $50 bill $120,000. The 1928 Gold Certificate bill was auctioned by Heritage for $120,000. This banknote is part of a collection from 1928, consisting of small-sized bills printed and issued by the U.S. government. The silver certificates were first released to the public on July 10, 1929. The 1928 gold certificate was the initial form of this type of banknote. In 1933, the Roosevelt administration recalled them, as they were seen as an illegal form of gold storage. These are the 6 most valuable banknotes from the United States and Australia ever recorded in the world.